All right, hey everyone, how's it going? So today I'm going to give you a little demo of the new Firebase Studio. It just came out last week, and it's a really cool tool. It's similar to Cursor and Bolt, and it's pretty much how you build websites online really easily. You don't need code; it's just kind of through prompts. So I'm just going to walk you through a quick project that I made. It only took a few minutes, but it really just gives us a quick idea of how the app works. So you see, I just gave it a quick prompt. I'm building an app called Daily Dish. It recommends meals for you daily, and I'm trying to get to send you an email or a text message every day to recommend a meal based off your preferences, dietary restrictions, etc. So right now it's just loading the code. It takes quite a while. That's the first thing I noticed, the difference between Firebase Studio and like Cursor or Bolt. Like it takes quite a while for Google Firebase Studio to actually write out the code. And I've also noticed this with some other apps by Google, like Flutter, etc. And so you see that this is the first initial prototype that it made. It's not bad. It's just like a box. I honestly think that Cursor or Bolt does a better job for the initial prototype. So right now it just asks to enter an API key. And one cool feature about Firebase Studio is that it can generate the API key for you within the chat, and it's a Gemini API key. So that's pretty efficient. Like you don't need to go to like Anthropic or OpenAI to get your API key. That's pretty good. And so as you can see, it just made a recipe for me. And so now what I'm just trying to do is just add a few little things like responsiveness. When you click on the Get Suggestion button, it just adds a little bit of loading. And so yeah, just going through trying to make some adjustments to the chat. It works really good. It's fast. All the tools are obviously Google tools. So that might affect your decision if you don't use Google very much. But another cool thing is you can switch right to the code editor. It looks like VS Code, like right within the online viewer. So that's really neat. The one problem about having it like in your web browser though is it's pretty slow. Like it's a lot slower than if you're running it locally, like Cursor would be. But it's still good. Like I think that as things get faster, then it's going to be a lot better, and they're only going to get better. So yeah, I just switched back to the chat, and I really like this functionality of how you can switch between code editor and chat. It really seems like Google is kind of trying to cater to both audiences, like the technical and the non-technical audiences, and then they can both work on it together. So now I'm just doing a little bit of debugging, adding a few features to the app, and now I'm trying to set up the daily email where it gets sent to me. And I was having a little bit of trouble with this, but the cool thing is as well, it just detects the errors right away when there's an error, and it fixes them right away. Honestly, one of the best things is just copying and pasting the error and letting the AI figure it out. But another really cool thing about Firebase Studio that I don't think that the other code editors have is this cool feature where you can actually draw on the screen. There's like a little doodling button. I think it's coming up soon, right beside the text box. You just click on the button, and then you can actually draw on the screen and explain what you want changed. And in the past, I've taken a lot of screenshots, and I'm always taking screenshots and sharing it with AI, but this takes it to another level where you can actually draw or write notes on the screenshots that you're taking. And you don't even have to take a screenshot because the AI is doing it. So as you can see right now, it kind of looks like Excalidraw. It almost looks exactly like it, but yeah, so you can put circles, you can write text, you can do really whatever you want on the screen to convey your ideas and what you want to build. Thinking with UI, that might be really exciting if you actually want to draw your UI right onto the screen and then have the AI build it that way. Or you could paste, I think you can paste photos of other apps on there. But yeah, it's really cool. And then another thing too is you can publish your app right from the editor, which is cool. I think that in Cursor and Windsurf, you have to kind of connect it to Vercel or whatever hosting function you're doing. One thing I noticed that I kind of wish Firebase Studio would have had is allowing you to create and edit projects right within Firebase Studio. But if you're trying to make like a Firebase data store or like authentication, you have to leave and go to another tab to set that up in the like traditional Firebase, and then come back, which is fine. As you can see, this loading is kind of taking a while. Like just to publish the app, it took like literally like 10 minutes, which is like totally different than Cursor or Windsurf. It takes like less than a minute. But yeah, just it is cool though that it will publish it. You don't need to set up any other feature. I think that Google definitely has like that platform advantage because they have so many tools, hosting, cloud functions, all of the Vertex AI, like machine learning things. It makes it really convenient. But at the same time, it's going to be, I think, really hard for them to be very good at all those things. Because what I found is that just as I've been using like coding tools, like there's always a tool that leaps ahead in front of everyone, and I just use that while it's the best. But I think that the Firebase Studio is going to get a lot better. It's only been out for a week, and they kind of gave a soft launch. Like I didn't see it everywhere, like super popular. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. In the next video, I will most likely try to build this again with a little bit more features and functionality. But yeah, if you have any like ideas on what to build, or if you want to collaborate on a project, like hit me up in the comments, or you can reach out to me on X or LinkedIn, and then we could build something together. So yeah. And also, I'd love to see all of your projects, just whatever you're building. And are you using Firebase Studio? That would be really cool. So definitely would love to hear that. And yeah, have a great day.